Hi, this is Guru Kiran BM. The topic is building a GUI with Android Studio. Designing an application-oriented GUI using Android Studio. Introduction to Android Studio. Android Studio is the official integrated development environment (IDE) for Android app development. It provides a complete set of tools for building apps for Android, including a visual layout editor, code editor, and debugging tools. With Android Studio, you can create high-quality apps that run on millions of devices around the world. Application-oriented theme. Our focus in the tutorial is on creating an application-oriented GUI using Android Studio. We will cover the basics of designing a user interface, working with layouts, adding widgets and views, handling user inputs, and adding functionality with Java. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a solid understanding of how to create your own Android apps with a user-friendly interface. Now, creating a new project. To create a new project in Android Studio, follow these steps. Open Android Studio and select Start a new Android Studio project. Choose a project template and configure your project settings. Select your device and API level. Click Finish to create your project. Now, designing the user interface. The user interface is the visual and interactive part of your application that users will interact with. A well-designed UI can make your app more user-friendly and increase engagement. In this section, we'll cover the basis of designing the UI for your Android app using Android Studio. Now, the layout editor. Android Studio Layout Editor allows you to create and modify your app's UI usually. Without writing an XML code, you can drag and drop UI components onto the design canvas and arrange them using a variety of layout options. Now, UI components. What are these UI components? Android provides a wide range of UI components that you can use in your app, such as buttons, text fields, images, and more. You can customize these components to fit your app's design and functionality requirements. Now, the themes and styles. Android Studio allows you to define themes and styles for your app, which can be applied globally to your UI components. This can help ensure consistency in your app's design and make it easier to maintain. Working with layouts. For working with layouts, you need to understand the layouts and create a layout. Layouts are essential part of creating a user interface in Android Studio. They allow you to organize your app's content and ensure that it looks great on all devices. In this section, we'll cover the basis of working with layouts. Now, understanding the layouts. In Android Studio, there are several types of layouts you can use to organize your app's content. These include linear layout, relative layout, constraint layout, table layout. Each layout has its own unique properties and is suited to different types of content. It's important to choose the right layout for your app needs. Creating a layout. To create a new layout in Android Studio, follow these steps. In the project window, right-click on the RES folder and select New Layout Resource File. Enter a name for your layout file and select the type of layout you want to use. Click OK to create your new layout file. Once you have created your layout file, you can start adding widgets and views to it. Widgets and views. Enhance your app's user interface with interactive widgets and views. Now, handling user inputs. User input in Android apps. User input is a key aspect of any Android application. It allows users to interact with your app and provide information or feedback. Understanding how to handle users input is essential for creating a functional and user-friendly app. There are several types of users input that you may need to handle in your app, such as button clicks, text input, and gestures like swipes or taps. Android Studio provides a variety of tools and widgets to help you manage these different types of input. Responding to your user input. To respond to user input, you'll need to create event listeners that can detect when a user performs an action, such as clicking a button. You can then define what should happen when the action occurs, such as updating the UI or performing a specific function. Adding functionality with Java. Java is the primary programming language used for Android app development. In this section, we'll explore how to add functionality to your apps using Java. Creating classes and methods. Classes and methods are the building blocks of Java programming. They allow you to organize your code and create reusable components. In Android Studio, you can create new classes and methods by right-clicking on your project and selecting New Java Class. Working with libraries. Now, Android Studio comes with a variety of libraries that you can use to add functionality to your apps. These libraries include everything from user interface components to network tools. To use library in your app, you'll need to add it to your project's build, grade, file. Now, testing and debugging. Testing and debugging ensure your app is running smoothly. Debug errors and fix issues. Debug errors and fix issues. After this, we're gonna publishing our app. Once we have completed the development and testing of our app, it's time to publish it to the Google Play Store. Follow these steps. Like, create a Google Play developer account. Prepare your app for release by creating a signed APK file. Create a new application listing on the Google Play Store console. Upload your APK file and fill out with the necessary app details such as description, screenshot, and pricing. Submit your app for review and wait for approval from the Google Play team. Conclusion and the next steps. Congratulations on creating your first Android app. By following these guides, you have learned the basis of creating a GUI using Android Studio. You should now have a functional app that you can test and debug. Next steps. Now that you have created your first app, you can explore more advanced features of Android Studio, such as integrating APIs, using databases, and implementing animations. You can also publish your app to the Google Play Store and share it with the world. These possibilities are endless. And thank you.